If it's a load of rubbish, why are you still sitting here? Why haven't you stormed out calling me a liar?
Who told you this?
I got it right from the horse's mouth. She said you and her had a one-night stand in the back of your Vauxhall Cavalier.
And you believed her?
9 months later, she said Carla popped out. It's a bit of a coincidence, don't you think?
Was she drunk when she told you this?
She was always drunk.
She had plenty of boyfriends in those days. She's getting mixed up.
I'm sensing a little guilt, though.
Your mother was deluded.
Did you or did you not have sexual relations with that woman?
Look, we had a one-night stand, okay?
Bingo.
That doesn't mean I'm Carla's dad.
It doesn't help.
It was years ago.
Roughly 40.
You can meddle with the dates all you like, but the truth is, you've got no proof. If you thought it was true, why didn't you tell Carla? If your mum was so reliable.
Because she wasn't. You were right, she was nothing but an old deluded drunk.
You never believed her?
Not for 1 second. I thought she was making the whole thing up. But when I saw you staring out at me from the Gazette, a little bell began to ring. And now, seeing you so flustered, makes me realise I'm onto something.
Let's just imagine that this is true. What are you going to do about it, hey? Apart from wreck my life.
This is the interesting bit.
Congratulations.
Here. So, who's giving you away this time?
I can give myself away, can't I? And do it often enough.
I could give you away.
Don't be ridiculous. No. I mean, Dad should give the daughters away, really. Not brothers, not best mates, just dads. And I am not having that man anywhere near me. Drunk that he is, wherever he is.
How do you fancy going to swap places with Carla?
Only been here 10 minutes.
You've got to be out of your mind.
Maybe I am. But years down the line, I'll be coming out to nothing.
They're my problem.
It is now.
I've got £10,000.
Fine. Well, I'll send a VO for my sister, shall I? Bring her up to speed. Maybe she could pass the good news on to your other kids. How many have you got, by the way? Was it just Aidan and Kate, or have you got a few others scattered around Manchester?
I've got 2 children. Just 2. Your mother was a gossip. She blew things out of proportion. Why are you doing this to me?
Can I level with you, Johnny? Because I'm bored.
You can't blackmail me. Especially not from in here. It's a criminal offence.
That's a good one.
They could bung it onto your sentence.
Why don't I give you a week?
A week? There's no money.
Well, it's fair to say he's bitten.
If my kids find out...
If you want to sit your kids down and tell them the truth, then that's fine by me. But reckon on this. I am the only person on this planet who knows your little secret. Just one visiting order. That's all it'll take. All I'm saying, Uncle Johnny, is think about it. Should have kept your neb out that paper, shouldn't you? And I'd be none the wiser. It just goes to show. Not all publicity is good publicity. Send my love to Tracy.
She doesn't need your love. She shacked up with someone else.
You what?
And you heard? Ex-husband, I believe. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off for a pint. Enjoy the gruel.
Hey, Sarah, my sister-in-law to be. What do you want to drink?
Just water. I've got headaches. Have you, love? Oh, okay.
Excuse me, everybody. We just want to say something. It won't take long, will it? We just want to thank you all for coming, really, you know,
And we hope you can join us next year when we officially become Mr. and Mrs. Tilsley.
Imagine it.
I heard that, Gail. Anyway, that's all we want to say, really, and just to make a toast to a very short engagement, but a very long marriage.
Cheers.
So,
See me picture in the paper. Wanted to know what was happening with the business.
so that's the only reason he called you?
Wasted me time. He thought you might have sold up, thought you might be owed something.
Also, money. He wanted money.
Yeah, well, no. I don't know what he was after. Wasted me time. I don't think he'll bother us again.
Why don't you ask Roy?
Ask Roy what?
To give you away.
Why would I do that?
Well, it's been good to you, hasn't he? Probably settle your nerves, offer you a few carefully chosen words.
I don't need anyone to give me away. Stop going on about it. Right. I'm sorry. Can I just borrow your man a minute?
Yeah, I'll see that.
Roy, I wondered if you might give me away.
I beg your pardon?
Well, you know my dad's a joke and my brother's in the clink, so I know. Cue the violins. In fact, start up the whole flaming orchestra.
You want me to walk you down the aisle?
Yeah. Obviously, if you don't want to, that's absolutely fine. But if you really wanted to, I wouldn't.
Would love to.
Sorry.
It would be an honour.
Oh, you know, that's great news. Thanks, Roy.
Well, I'll leave you to carry on with your celebration.
Yeah, sure, great.
Good night.
Night-night.
Just go to it. All right. See you in a bit. I like your shirt.
Oh, thanks. Can't you smoke them things inside?
Well, yeah, you can actually. I just had to get away from the scintillating conversation.
I'm tempted myself, but I don't want to get back on that stuff.
Are you all right?
It's just been one of them days.
Well, go on. I'm listening.
Well, the truth is, I've had a bit of a shock this afternoon.
What kind of a shock?
Well, I'm a bit tipsy, so I shouldn't really be saying all this, but I've got to tell someone or I'll go out of my mind. There's a chance I might...
Oi! You're not smoking, are you?
No, I just came out for a bit of air.
Well, you've not got a drink in your hands.
I'm on my way.
Well, come on, you can get me one while you're at it. Come on.